Ladies and gentlemen of the hobby, I'm Galen Tom, and I am shooting a video on, I believe, phase 1 of what I will be doing here in rearranging my snakes. Now I have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snakes collectively, and they're all growing as expected. So some people got to get bumped up in cages. Well, everybody is. So I just want to document it for those who want to get a little information. So this is the first one. Used to be my snake Sugar, who is now in her large terrarium, and she's hiding under the bowl. I will do a video on her. She's a very tame snake, white leucistic, super white leucistic Russo. So she went into this cage, I want to say about a week or two ago. So now this cage is free, which I just cleaned and dried. I'm about to put the fresh Exoterra coconut in there. And so this cage will be occupied by my children's python named Medusa. And she's in there just chilling the cold side of the enclosure. She's in shed, so she's not in a good mood. But I'm going to take her big water dish. She loves this rock for some reason. I switched it. She likes, it's like a pillow to her. And of course her little cave dwelling on the hot side, and she'll take the dual heat lamp as well. So that's this is part of phase 1. This is the first snake. And let me get this situated and I'll record what happens afterwards. And you guys will see. So that is going into here, and I believe this is a medium low, if I'm not mistaken. Exoterra. I love how you got the front openings like that. Just makes things so much more easier. And luckily there's no water or suds there. Got it all. Okay, so let's get her transferred over. Okay, so that's one down. This is Medusa, and I'll see if I get a better. Let's see if we adjust the brightness on here. More or less. She's my children's python. She is the first snake I purchased when I got back into reptiles. So I took that medium low and added her big water dish. This new climbing thing. It works pretty well. My Peruvian milk snake loves it. He just chills up there. So I'm going to see if she likes it. And of course her little hole there. Dual light, night and day. Well, actually, day and the night's actually just a ceramic heater, 60 watt, a fryer. Yeah, she already did a couple of false or threatening strikes, but we'll see how she likes it. She's shedding, so she's not in a happy, peppy mood. One thing she likes to do is play on my desk, and she wants to be here. She's here. She's not. She'll go out. So hopefully this will be a pretty cool thing. Okay, so that's one down. So I gotta take her old terrarium and move this guy in, the red-tailed boa, which technically, to tell you the truth, that was what I got him in. I purchased. He was a Craigslist purchase, $100. Got all the stuff. Got a couple of lights. So it's more, one part snake, one part supplies. So that will be next. And the next video will be coming up, or next segment will come up on that. Okay, 2 snakes down, 3 to go. So his name is Judas, red-tailed boa, and looks like he's happy to be back into his own cage. It's a little bit different, scaled it back, 60 watt ceramic hot spot. Just using a 75 watt light for now, just for the light. And he's using his climber. Might get him a climber stick if climber decor like I got for my children's python. If she doesn't use it, or she uses it, I'll just get another one for this guy. Alright, so that takes care of him. Next up, we'll be taking his 10-gallon here and converting it over to this guy here. He got really big. Can't even fit in his water bowl no more. He likes to soak a lot. He likes to climb a lot. So he will be swapped out. Stay tuned. Okay, so snake number 3 is done. This is Voodoo, which I usually say emphasis on the doo-doo. He's my Peruvian milk snake. I think he or she. I gave him a blue bowl, so I'm hoping that's what he or she is. It's in shed. This one is a crapper. He does not like to, or she doesn't, it does not like to be held, so it flings its poop at you. It has a great whiplash, what do you call it, technique to it. He or she never bit me. I almost wish this snake did, versus pooing, peeing all over the place. So right now this is its 10 gallon going from the Exoterrarium small cube there to this nice 10 gallon. Now this is pretty much set up. It loves to climb up on this. This is not going to be, well, this is going to be the light, but I'm going to use a I don't have any more ceramic bulbs, but I want to use a night light because I do have a big light fixture for daylight, a fluorescent. So just keep this heat constant until I get another 60 or even a 40 watt ceramic bulb or ceramic heat source element. So there is Voodoo, as I say, emphasis on the doo-doo. Okay, snake number 5 is done. This is Passion. If you remember my very first video on unboxing from XYZ Reptiles, the purple Passion, I guess you would say, yeah, this is her. She's doing really well. She obviously likes stretching out now that she's in a way bigger enclosure than what she was in down here, which was basically a medium low. And so now she has this big one. So I have the Coral Life up here, which is full spectrum. Plus that will just be the daylight. 60 watt ceramic heat emitter. There's a 100 watt. I'm going to keep an eye on the temperature. It is going up, but I want to see, because this is a pretty high cage. Used to have a Savannah monitor in here. Loved it. So looks like I might have to get her some climbing vines or some type of decor that has something where she could climb on, because it looks like she likes to explore a lot. Even when I have her out, she gets in trouble a lot, getting involved and getting into things, and then hissing when I have to take her back. So she likes her time out. So yeah, there it is. So I got one more snake to go. My GHI Mojave from Garrett Dumar. He's in there just chilling. He ate 2 mice. And I probably have to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to see how far I could get with the rest of the coconut husks. This is fairly new, so I could probably combine it. It won't be much of an issue, but after I wash this out to fill it up, it might be a stretch. So we'll see. So if you don't see another video that looks dark and you see one in daylight, that's because I had to go get more coconut husks. So all these will be combined. They're just segments anyways. Stay tuned. You know, I gotta admit, one cool thing about doing this on a Friday night, and I know it seems pretty lame, but you know, what can I say? I'm a husband, I have a kid. For those of you who may have a kid or kids, know what I'm talking about. But one really cool about doing my whole rearrangement of my room in reptiles on a Friday night is that the kids going to sleep, wife's taking a shower. That's why I'm taking a break from using the hot water. You guys will know, you married guys will know what I mean. But they are having a great thing on MTV Classic. It's the 30th anniversary of Headbangers Ball. And it just got a lot better with Slayer, Rain and Blood. I remember being at this concert. So I had to rob the TV from the bedroom to put it in here because I don't have a TV, and just rob the cable in there so my kids sleeping without a TV. But hey, it's Slayer, you know. Slayer! Not Slayer. Slayer! Okay guys, this is the final segment of my whole redesign of, or reassessment of my snakes. So here's the latest edition. Figure out name, Shadow. I gave him the low medium Exoterrara. He looks pretty happy exploring. Now, unfortunately, Passion did not like this big, spacious 40-gallon terrarium. So I had to think of some stuff. I put the stuff in the back there. She was still curled up like a ball, pretty stiff, and then when she did come out, she just stayed in that corner, so she was not happy. I read her. So I thought I'd try Medusa. See if she likes it. She's exploring. She likes to, when she's a little more active, she likes to climb. I'm going to give her a little more time because she isn't shit, as you can see. But it's a pretty good setup. I have a ceramic 100 watt on the left side there and a 60 watt on the right side. So you have a hot and cold. There's two hides. There's climbing branches. And then this Coral Life full spectrum. And so with that, since I had to move her, this is where she's going to be at. Back at her old spot, actually. Passion, right here. This was her old spot. And her sister will get the bigger cage, Sugar, because she is bigger. As you can see, she doesn't even fit in there, but she tries. And I gotta get another hide for her there, since I had to hijack it to make that stand up. And then, so I had to move my snake, Judas, who was on the right side of my desk, to the left side, which a long time ago, this is where he was. Same tank. He's right on the log. Red-tailed boa. And then Voodoo went in here. I don't know if you can see him, her, whatever. He's hiding. And of course Passion wasn't going to budge once I took her out because she's in here with this, please daddy, please don't put me back in that god-awful tank. Let me see if I can get this thing to focus. It's kind of focusing, but let's go back. Well, she's there. And she's just chilling. Like, she is not going to come out. And, you know, that's what I like about my snakes. I have this big desk, which I'm going to get rid of on phase 3 of... come on, focus. There we go. I'm using my camera phone. I'm sorry. Phase 3 of trying to get things rearranged. But there it is. Here is the finished product. That was a photo room, an art studio, I guess you would say. Did a lot of my art, which I'll showcase. That is now kind of like a reptile room slash snake pit slash whatever else. You know. And this is the problem. I like animals. So I went to Petco and I couldn't say no to this beta. He is something else in the color. Let me see if I can get him. Hey. Come here. Show you off your color, dude. He comes with a finger too. So usually my betas, when I get them, there's something unique about them. You know, I just don't just get them and, you know, call it good. That's what my daughter does. But this one, man, I'm thinking about calling him Star Spangled Banner because he just has the whole red, white, and blue patriotic, or called Patriot. But as you can see, a lot of the betas I get, they are pretty. That's my daughter's. She liked it because it's blue. Got this because I just like the colors there. My daughter's because he was blue until she saw the red, wasn't interested. Got this guy, he was just really cool looking. And then of course this dude here. And I got my little girl right there. She has her own thing. She was in this 5-split tank, and then she would be here and somehow wedge herself and get through to these two guys. And I was hoping they would breed because she was going back and forth, but they were just... There was one time where she was there for a while with this guy and it wasn't working. She was getting her fins torn up and they weren't about to breed, so... Anyways, that's it. I'll do probably another video here once I get this area situated. There's my workbench and all the... I'm a big kid. I like to collect toys and stuff. Not the doll, that's my daughter. What's cool about my daughter, she's 4, about to turn 5, and she says, Daddy, I don't want this doll no more. Donate it to the kids at your work. I work at Sloan College and we have a children's department. There's a little keychain I used to have on my photo bag a long time ago. It was Medusa. And it's kind of like one thing. I got to figure out how to attach it here, or where I'm going to go. So she's settling in. I think she's going to like this place. Okay guys, so hope you enjoy this video. There will be more coming up. just want to show, we live in a spacious but 2-bedroom apartment. My daughter uses our room, and she's going to use it until she grows old and get out and say, I want my own room. Hopefully it won't be, we won't be seeing dual digits, 2-digit numbers in her age. But, this is mine. You can see she has some of her stuff here. So it's my room. This is the only place I have I could put all my stuff in. So right now my hobby's animals. Got out of the photography, fine art game. Still have some of my work, but sold a lot of it to get these guys and terrariums and what have you. Ooh, Shadow's out. Hey Shadow, how you liking this, dude? Kind of making it your own, huh? Probably rubbing your scent on it. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Leave comments below, let me know what's up. Please no trolls, because I do fire back. And I'll have more videos as I come. Thank you very much for viewing. Subscribe if you like to. If you don't, that's cool too.